It starts with a smile. A strange, crooked smile from a boy who doesn't quite look real. At first, you think it's just another cursed meme floating on TikTok or Reddit. But then you realize, this thing has a name. SCP-67. And if you've seen it once, you'll never stop seeing it. Tonight, we're diving into the internet's latest obsession, the disturbing SCP-67 phenomenon. Where it came from, why it went viral, and why it feels less like a meme and more like something that shouldn't exist. If you've been on TikTok recently, chances are you've seen a strange kid staring back at you. He's smiling, but the smile doesn't quite fit. His eyes look too empty. His face too stretched. And for some reason, every video insists, this is SCP-67. But wait. SCP-67 isn't even a real SCP entry in the official archives. The SCP Wiki doesn't list it. There's no experiment logs, no containment procedures. So what is this thing? Well, leave it to the internet to take something mildly cursed and crank it up to existential dread level. Think of it as creepypasta's drunk cousin who showed up late to the family reunion and somehow stole the show. And the scary part? He smiles back. The origins of SCP-67 can be traced back to something called Mason 67. This was a meme format, basically a photo of a boy, often captioned with broken Polish words like Poradnik uśmiechu, which means Guide to Smiling. Already creepy enough, right? A fake children's guidebook on how to smile properly. Except the kid's smile looks like he was forced at gunpoint. From there, meme culture did what it always does, mutate. People began editing the kid into analog horror skits, VHS-style PSAs, curse commercials. One edit makes his smile twitch uncontrollably. Another makes his teeth extend far too long. In one, the eyes blink out of sync, like a puppet controlled by faulty strings. And then one day, someone labeled it SCP-67. And that was it. A whole mythos was born. The genius here is how the internet weaponized familiarity. A harmless meme. A harmless number. And suddenly, it feels canon. It feels real. But here's where it gets darker. People started claiming the boy wasn't just some anonymous photo from Poland. On forums and comment sections, whispers began, stories of a child who had gone missing decades ago. Some said his picture came from an abandoned school yearbook. Others swore they'd seen the same face in old public safety broadcasts that no one could ever seem to find again. Of course, none of this is proven. But that's exactly the point. SCP-67 thrives in the gaps where fact blurs into fiction. And every rumor makes him stronger. One TikTok user described staring at the picture for too long and feeling their jaw ache, as if their own face wanted to mimic the smile. Another claimed that after sharing the image with friends, all of them dreamed of the boy standing silently at the foot of their beds, grinning. There are even alleged rules now, spreading like chain letters. Don't save the image to your phone. Don't stare at it in the dark. And whatever you do, don't smile back. Sounds like playground superstition, right? But the more these rules spread, the more SCP-67 feels less like a joke and more like a ritual. A game you don't remember agreeing to play. And that's the real terror. Not that the image exists, but that you can't unsee it once you've seen it. It sticks to your memory like a shadow burned into film. You close your eyes, and the grin is waiting there. So why does this stick in your head? Why does SCP-67 feel scarier than most horror movies on Netflix? It's because it plays with the uncanny valley. That psychological discomfort when something looks almost human, but not quite right. That kid's smile? Too stiff. The eyes? Too dead. It's like your brain is screaming, this shouldn't exist. Now add the SCP label. Suddenly this isn't just a weird kid. It's a classified anomaly, hidden away in a secret facility. A creature with effects on memory, on dreams, on the human mind. And if you think you're immune, just remember, you're still watching this video. Which means SCP-67 is already in your head. Congratulations. You've failed the containment breach test. No refunds. In just a few weeks, SCP-67 spread like wildfire. TikTok edits, Twitter memes, YouTube compilations. You'll find versions where the smile begins flickering like bad film stock. Versions where the boy whispers behind layers of static. And some where the screen cuts to black right as you blink. People even started creating fake SCP files. Containment procedures describing how the photo itself spreads like a virus. Logs of researchers who reported seeing the boy in their sleep. And incident reports claiming those who ignored SCP-67's image began hearing knocking. The meme became the monster. And the scariest part? It wasn't one creator's invention. It was collective hallucination. Millions of strangers agreeing, yes, this thing is cursed. And together, we made it real. What makes SCP-67 terrifying isn't just the face. It's how closely it mirrors real folklore. Think about Slender Man. A tall, faceless figure invented on a forum that somehow became a cultural myth so powerful, it drove people to real-world violence. Or the Smile Dog creepypasta. An image of a demonic canine, cursed to spread like a virus through the internet. SCP-67 fits neatly into this lineage. A modern digital tulpa, an entity that exists because enough people believe it exists. Every share, every edit, every nervous laugh feeds the myth. And myths, if you believe them long enough, start to feel like reality. So, what is SCP-67 really? A meme? A joke? Or maybe a test? Maybe the reason it unsettles you is because deep down, your brain recognizes the face. Like you've seen it before, in a dream, in a nightmare, or in the corner of a room you swore was empty. And if memes can mutate into monsters this easily, how many others are already out there, waiting for us to name them? Sleep tight. And remember, when you smile back at the internet, sometimes it smiles back. Poradnik usmiechu. If this video made you check over your shoulder, drop a like. It helps more lost souls stumble into this rabbit hole. Subscribe for more disturbing internet mysteries, true horror stories, and cursed memes that you were never meant to see. And tell me in the comments, did SCP-67 creep you out, or do you think it's just another meme? Either way, you've already seen him. and he's already seen you.